ஒரு மகிழ்ச்சியான செய்தி. இதயம் நல்லெண்ணெயின் விலை லிட்டருக்கு ரூபாய் 105 குறைஞ்சிருக்கு. செப்டம்பர் 2023ல 1 லிட்டர் இதயம் நல்லெண்ணெயின் அதிகபட்ச விலை ரூபாய் 503. ஆனா இப்ப 1 லிட்டர் இதயம் நல்லெண்ணெயின் விலை ரூபாய் 398 மட்டும்தான் தமிழ்நாட்டுல. அப்ப இனிமே எல்லாரும் இதயம் நல்லெண்ணெய் வாங்கலாம் இல்ல?
And purpose of the conference, this is the fourth in the series that we started in 2021. In the course of my visit to universities as a chancellor, when I met the students, including the gold medalists, I found their aspirations very low. Even the gold medalists were aspiring to get somehow a government job, class 2, class 3. It was not a comfortable scenario. And then we studied the education system in our state, and then we came to know that we have two parallel streams of education in our state, one vertically going up, other one in progressive decline. The school education, our ASA report year on year tells us that how the private schools have been doing excellent, the government schools are on a steady decline, so much so that more than half the students in a government school in high school cannot read even a class 2 textbook. More than half the students in government school cannot recognize two-digit numbers between 11 and 91. I'm 99. And then we find that its continuation is even in the state universities, in the higher education. We needed to improve the quality. When we checked up, we found that our state, of course, we have one of the highest gross enrollment ratio, over 50%. We also have the fact that our state universities produce more than 6,500 PhDs every year. Very impressive figure indeed. But the other side of the story is that of the 6,500 plus PhDs, not even 1% is net JRF qualified. We know what is net JRF qualified because that is UGC. That determines the eligibility mandate, whether the scholar is intellectually eligible to take up the research. We found a situation which was not very comfortable. When we found that our PhDs were doing menial jobs, even cleaning jobs, not that the cleaning is bad, but the fact that after PhD, if you do the cleaning job for 14,000-15,000 rupees, it is something which is not a very happy situations. And then we thought, why it is so? There are various constraints. Among the constraints, we thought with all these constraints, notwithstanding, how do we improve it? Then we realized that our universities, our state universities, they were not even talking to themselves. They were all working in silos run by the secretariat. Then we thought, let there be a fusion, let there be a meeting of minds, because that is how the knowledge grows. Because on the one hand, we find that the deemed to be universities, autonomous institutions are every year on year, breaching the new marks of height in excellence. More than a dozen of our institutions deemed to be university and autonomous institutions are among the top 10 in NIRF ranking. Unfortunately, not a single one from the state universities. Our Madras University, which was once known to be the premier university in the country among the top 5, today it is nowhere in the reckoning. This steady decline has a social consequences for social justice, because it is the students from poor communities, Dalit communities, marginalized communities, those who cannot afford to go to the private, they go to these institutions. And if this is their fate, that on the one hand we keep producing degree holders, and PhD holders. On the other, they are worthy of nothing. It is, in fact, it is a perpetuating the discrimination. So this we have started in 2022, and I'm happy to inform you that there has been a significant progress, noticeable progress, because there is a lot of talent, a lot of scholarship in the deemed to be universities, autonomous institutions. They started coming with the hand holding, and our net GRF number also started improving. In terms of intellectual property, though we were producing thousands of PhD, but there was no IP, there was no patent. What kind of research they were? Now, with the help, that also started improving. And it was moving towards a win-win situation. Even in this conference, sir, in the 2 days conference we do invite resource persons from industries, from academia. Here we will be in the 2 days, we'll be discussing about maximizing learning through application of artificial intelligence. We will also be discussing about how the capacity building of the students as well as the faculties. We have session by the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India who will be talking about frontiers of science and technology. We have also sessions about how to efficiently manage university finances, because our universities are in a very, very bad situations. Many of the universities, they have not paid salaries to the teachers for last several months. And government has said that they are under no obligation to give them, to bail them out. This has been the situation. But we have been making modest attempt by bringing them together and making our youth aspirational, because there lies our future. Unfortunately, in this conference, the state universities are not participating, because they have informed me, even in writing, that they have been warned by the state government not to participate. As of now, one of our vice chancellor is in police station. Some vice chancellor have reached Uti, and something unprecedented happened. It never happened before. There was a midnight knock at their doors, where the secret police, a special branch of the state, went and told them, if you participate in the conference, you will not be able to go home and meet your family. I advise them, take care of your family. Don't jeopardize their interest. I wish good sense prevails, because essentially this conference is meant to improve the quality. There's no politics involved in it. And it has been showing result, but perhaps people, those who are in the government, they feel for them, it is not something which is a comfortable situation. Sir, we are keenly looking forward to your advice, your guidance, which will enrich this gathering. We have the presence of all the deemed universities, chiefs, all the central institutes, and autonomous institutions. We have more than 34, 35 institutions present here. They will, in 2 days, they will deliberate with your guidance, and the nectar that will come out will be shared with all to the advantage of everyone. Sir, on behalf of all of us, I once again thank you. I express our gratitude to you. We shall remain ever beholden to you for your interest in the Tamil people, Tamil youth, and for guiding us. Thank you very much, sir. Jai Bharat.